Hello there, everybody. So, I am back. My wrist is feeling better, so that's good. And hopefully I can shuffle some cards and get things going here. But let's see what we can do. We will do April 17th to, I think, the 19th, right? So 16th is Friday, 17th is Saturday, 18th. Yeah. April 16th to the 19th is what we'll do for this time. So sit back, relax, get comfortable. Oh, and thank you already for the thumbs up. All right. Okay, so let's shuffle these up here. Ooh, another thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you very much, you guys. Okay. My wrist is still a little sore. Hey there, Rada. How you doing? So I'm going to shuffle as best I can, but I'm not going to crank it out too much. You know what I mean? I pulled a muscle in it or I did something, so. Hey, Liz. Hi, Molly. How are you doing? Yeah, a little bit, Liz. I'm feeling a little bit better. It doesn't hurt when I try to do stuff with it, and I don't have to wear a little brace that I had, so I'm feeling a little bit better. I still can't move in certain ways with it, but I should be able to do the video tonight, so. Oh. Yeah, me too. Me too. Definitely me too as well. So we're going to do April, let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. And thank you, Molly, for caring. I appreciate, and Liz too. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate that. So let's see what we have here. So we're going to do April 17th to the 19th. So it'll be another 3-day, 3-card reading, or 3-pile reading like we've been doing. But let's see what we can come up with. Anyone got any fun weekend plans coming up? Just HW for now. What is HW? You kids with your lingo, I don't understand. Let's shuffle homework. Oh, homework. Okay. Back in my day, we just called it trash and we didn't do it. Homework shouldn't be something that's done. I feel like we learn enough at school as it is. Having to bring it home kind of. You work all day at school and then you have to come home and do more work. It's kind of like, well, when do I get a break? And you don't even get paid for it when you're younger. When you're older, you pay for it. You pay money to do homework, which isn't my idea of fun, but to each their own. You guys, you do you. But all right, so piles 1, 2, or 3, guys. Liz gets it. She says 2, and then we have Molly says 3. All righty. All right, we'll do 2 first, and then we will do 3. So let's do 2. Okay. And then we'll do 1. Okay. So we have, this is for the 17th. This is for tomorrow. We have all tied up. Journey, the Rainbow Reviver in reverse, and the Star card in reverse. I was right last time about the Libra. Well, I'm happy to hear that reading resonated with you, Liz. That's what we're trying to do on the channel, so that's good. That's really good. Smacked my knee on that a little bit. Okay, so Star card in reverse, the Rainbow Reviver in reverse, Journey, and then All Tied Up. So, and if you want to go into more detail, Liz, you can, or if you don't have to. You can just tell me that that was something that happened, which was really awesome. I love hearing if that happens with you guys, because I kind of want to keep the channel going, and I want us to have a sense of community. If something happened, let me know. Or if it didn't happen, let me know, but be nice about it. Be so sweet about it, because I will crumble. I will crumble very badly. No, you guys are good. So Journey and All Tied Up. So to me, this is probably getting ready to go on to focus. Probably getting ready to go on to a vacation, or getting ready to go into something where I'm hearing work won't be taken so seriously. So there's something here where work will not be taken so seriously. Okay, Journey and All Tied Up. I feel like we have to go and we have to do something. When I see the Star card in reverse and the Rainbow Reviver in reverse, there could be a narcissistic Aquarius energy that could be going on here. Someone who actually takes joy from us. So the reason why we're feeling maybe trapped at work is there could be a situation where this person is making us feel isolated, or making us feel like we don't have a purpose for being there at that location. It could be work, it could be the house, but there's something here where energy is being blocked, and it's like a passion kind of energy, like you don't feel like you can express yourself, do hobbies, things like that. So that's what I'm feeling here. But the Journey card here is saying that we're wanting to find a better situation, and I think we will, because this person is making us feel not like we're doing something and it's not fun. Like we're something that we used to have joy in, this person is probably participating in it now and it's not fun anymore. So I feel like there's a sense of wanting to get rid of this individual. That's what I'm seeing though for pile, let's see, what was it, 2? And definitely, but like you said, not good energy. Well, good. I'm glad that helped. That's what this whole channel I want to be about, is to help you guys if it's not good energy, And it's hard to see, in my opinion, it's really hard to see the situation for what it is when you're in it, right? Because we have a collective lens and we color it. So for me, it's easier to understand the situation because I'm an observer, but for you, you're living it. So it's kind of like we need to disconnect to see what the situation is that's going on, if that makes any sense. So let's see, we did 2, now let's do 3. Let's see what this says here. Magician in the Mirror. Okay, this is for April 17th again. Magician in the Mirror. Envy. The Distorted Feminine in reverse. And then Temperance. Right there. So again, it's that same kind of situation as pile 2. I feel like there's envy energy right here. But when I see the Magician in the Mirror next to that, I feel like we need to focus on creating our own power and our own sense of kind of like manifestation. Maybe we're envying other people. Maybe we feel like other people have it better than us. But when I see the Distorted Feminine here, there could be some energy going on, and maybe there is a Sagittarius individual because of the Temperance card. But there could just be some energy going on where we're looking to balance. And maybe there's a Sagittarius that's helping us balance during this time, because this isn't in reverse, but this is in reverse. The Distorted Feminine is in reverse, which generally means that there's some healing energy. But to me, this is like going through a period of recovery is what I would feel more than anything. There's a period of recovery here, and trying to focus on what life brings us and making the best of that, kind of making lemons out of lemonade, so to speak. And I feel like this is a pretty powerful lesson and I feel the words climactic come to mind. So this is a lesson that I feel like we've learned a few times, but I feel like this time it's really going to stick. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So there could be something there for you, Molly, because I'm feeling like this time it's going to stick. There's some energy coming in here where lessons will be learned in a way that help us to grow and to understand things. So maybe this person can help with that. That's what I'm feeling here, though. So that's awesome. Thank you for letting me know that. Please feel free to talk, guys, while I'm doing these, either with each other or having me read something. It is a community page, so please feel free. Hopefully that friend coming down to visit, hopefully that'll be fun for you, Molly. Okay, so let's do pile 1. Obviously, that's the only one left, but for some reason I had to read that there was a pile. So we have community in reverse, contract in reverse, spiritual maturity in reverse, and then the Queen of Coins in reverse. Good, good. I'm glad to hear she's a good friend, Molly, so hopefully that'll be fun for you to hang out and recollect and do all that. All of these are in reverse. So contract being in reverse could be freeing up a sense of commitment. Community being in reverse. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my pen and see if I can get anything else from this reading. I just do little scribbles. So I'm seeing a star with a heart in it. So there could be someone coming in that could be, it could be a love interest situation, but it also could just be a family member, someone that's dear to us. I know you just mentioned a friend, Molly, but this one here feels a little bit different because I feel like we're meeting someone after they haven't been in our lives for quite a while, and maybe things could have ended badly. So there could be someone entering our lives that could be an earth sign. So this would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn kind of energy. Let me see what I can get here. So hold on. I feel like there's something about a cat that I'm seeing. And I keep being shown a cliff, but that one... Maybe someone lost a pet that could be coming into your life, like they recently lost an animal. Mm-hmm. So for tomorrow, like we were talking about, I feel like there's going to be a tendency towards maybe we're throwing caution to the wind, but I feel like we need to hedge our bets. I feel like for some of you, and maybe it's not right now, but someone else watching this reading, I'm feeling like there's going to be a call for someone coming into our lives, but it's not going to be... I feel like we're starting to understand something. So I feel like this connection is something that's more stressful. And I get a feeling that this connection is going to be someone who kind of comes in at a... Hi, Juju. Thanks for stopping by the channel. If you want to like and subscribe, I can put you to be first on the list once we're done doing this part here. So just let me know if you've done that, and I can add you to the list. It's really weird with this person. I see the Queen of Coins in reverse. And then I'm getting like someone who's like a hedge fund manager or someone who does something, because I had hedge coming in. And then I had, thank you very much, Juju. I appreciate it. I'll put you on the list here. You're first in line unless someone pays. If someone pays, they get priority, but you're first in line for the free reading. So, yeah, I feel like there's someone who has a sense of money. There's someone who has a sense of like, I've got this, but they only have it in a financial way. Thank you very much. Love and light from the United States, Juju. So someone could be coming into our life. Maybe we didn't leave this person with the best intentions, or maybe they left us kind of wondering about things. I feel like there could be a sense of them coming back, but there still isn't healing here. I feel like this person uses money to solve issues. They don't actually work on themselves. It's more of like them using money to try and solve things. That's what I'm feeling from that. Okay, so let's move into another reading here. I feel lighter after that reading. So that energy that's coming in, I feel like it's kind of a heavy, stuffy energy. It feels more masculine, but that's what I'm feeling. What are you saying there, Molly? I can't quite read it. IL? Or Or is that something else? Okay, let me shuffle these cards here and see what we can get. Oh, okay. For some reason, it just shows IL on mine. I can't see the Israeli flag. It just shows a different looking I and an L. Okay. I love this. Let's be sweet to one another, guys. We got this. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Let's do another one here. All right, you guys, pile 1, 2, or 3. Oh, 2 ones. Okay. Pile 1. All right. Let's do these ones first. On the bottom, we'll do 2 of these. Okay, and then let's move those over and let's do one of these ones. Oh, thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so we got 1 coming up first. So let's do the first one. Well, let's do the first one first. That's how this will work. So we have the distorted masculine. We have the divine feminine in reverse. First chakra, Archangel Michael in reverse. There we go. And the 8 of Cups. Right there. So this to me is untapped potential. This to me is saying that, so this would be for Sunday, the 18th. And I really do appreciate the help, Liz. You've been helping out a ton, so thank you so much for helping to support the channel. The distorted masculine with the divine feminine in reverse shows us that we could be going after something, but we could be going after it the wrong way. Maybe we're reaching too hard for something, or maybe we're really holding on tight to having something done in a certain way. And because of that, if the universe wants to give us a gift or a present, we're kind of saying, no, I only want it if it's this way. I'm not going to be grateful if it comes to me another way. I want to control this process. So I'm feeling a sense of us trying to grab onto something that we couldn't really hold in the first place. The universe is trying to show us something. It's trying to show us a gift. And instead of saying, oh, thanks for the gift. Hi, Serial. How are you doing, serial killer? Thinking I'm saying that right. Funny name, by the way. Unless I'm mispronouncing that horribly, in which case I'm sorry. But if you want to like and subscribe, I can add you to the list here. If you want to like and subscribe, I can put you right on the free list. You would be the second one on the free list. So let me know if that's something you'd want to do. Okay. But there's an expression of a gift here. Awesome. Thank you so much. There's an expression of a gift here and not letting the universe come in and do what it needs to do. I feel like we're trying to squeeze a bar of soap, hoping it doesn't slip out of our hands, but that's what's happening, and it's causing anger. So we're going into a situation with an expectation, and we're holding on to an outcome that may or may not happen, and if it doesn't happen, we disappoint ourselves. But the outcome that we've set up is so high up there that it seems almost impossible anyway. So that's what I'm feeling here. Thank you very much, Liz. I appreciate that. And that's what I'm getting here. So what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm going through. I've got two more piles of cards, each with 4 cards, and then I do the next day. So when I do, I believe it's Monday. Then after that, we're done, and I'll take questions. But for right now, we're just doing this part. So trying to see. Okay. All right. And then another thing here, because we have first chakra Archangel Michael in reverse. This would throw us off of our foundation because we need to focus on gratitude and bringing appreciation to the mix. And that can be difficult. I know it can be difficult. But when we start focusing on things in a more gratitude-oriented way, things can flow to us a lot better than if we focus on something in a my way or the highway kind of energy. Basically, what I'm saying is life gives you the paint and you're the canvas, and you get to decide what you want to do. But sometimes if we're having trouble getting that inspiration, we're having trouble painting, the best thing to do is to kind of let the universe come in and sort of take charge. Instead of having it be from us all the time and being very anal retentive and holding on to things, we can let go. Thank you, Mai. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's something that we can absolutely focus on in the present moment. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this here. Okay. All right, so the best way is if the more you try to control serial killer, CQ, I'll call you, because when I say serial killer, it sounds weird. Okay, so how do you know when to let go and when to have the universe? So the best thing that I can give is if we keep trying something and we're struggling and we're getting burnt out by it, that's probably a good time to take a step back and to let the universe sort of unfold a little bit. Because when the universe is doing something, it does it in a way where it's kind of effortless. But sometimes the way that we are putting effort into something, it's making it so the effortlessness of the universe. Thank you very much, Liz. The effortlessness of the universe isn't able to shine. So it's kind of like plants. Or will another taker? If you like and subscribe, John, I'll just call you John. If you like and subscribe, I can answer that question for you. I can put you on the list here. So we have. And then we have John. Okay. Thank you very much. Sandra, if you like and subscribe, I can put you on the list here. And then as soon as I'm done doing these readings, then you can ask a question. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. So I'll get to your guys' questions here. I'm just doing this part first, and then you can ask a question. Yeah, donations do get priority, John, if that's what you want to do. But regardless of if you donate now or not, I do the generals first, and then if you donate, you jump up to the top of the list for sure. But I'm still going to do this part first. It'll probably take me another 15 minutes, and then I'll go into the questions. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. I do generals first so everybody can get a little something. But yeah, you can donate. I'm not against it. Okay. Let's go to this one here. Worthiness. Is this a part of Q&A? So this part here is just me doing a general reading for everybody. So I do whatever days I need to do. So this time I'm doing Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on the readings. Right. Donations take priority after generals. Thanks, Liz. And so that's something that I do this every time I'm live. And then for the free subscribers, you guys that have subscribed, you get to ask a question. I put you on a list. Donations do get priority like Liz just posted, but I'm doing this part first. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Worthiness in reverse. There we go. Resolving conflict. There we go. Envy. And the Sun card. So what I feel here is that we're working on resolving conflict. Maybe we've looked at other people and we're envious over their inner story because we see other people are going through that. Thank you very much, John. I will put you to the top of the page. And you will be the first question. So don't you worry, John. I've got you right there as the first one. Let's do YouTube. And thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Or will another guy take her? Let's see. I'll be posting the video. The video will go up and it will go live. You'll have to look for it a little bit, but you can do that. Yeah, you can do that for sure. But all my videos right after I'm done, they go live. So you can come back and check if that works for you. Should go live, I don't know, an hour after I'm done doing this. Usually it goes live pretty quick. Oh, okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, if that works for you, I will address your question. So I will write it down so that I have it. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Let's see. What color names? Okay, I've got your question written down. So that will be the first one I read. Okay. So I feel like there's envy here. Like I said, resolving conflict and worthiness in reverse. So there's envy on. I feel like you've watched other people resolve their conflicts, resolve their issues, and maybe you feel like you're stuck, and so there can be envy there. But the Sun card is showing that you too will have a chance to shine during this moment, especially with the Sun card. But I understand looking at other people, maybe being judgmental, thinking they got to go through what they went through and they're healing from it, but I feel like I'm stuck. So that's sort of something that I'm feeling from this kind of energy. There could be a sense of I'm feeling stuck. There could be a sense of other people have had easier lives than I have, and I'm kind of jealous or I'm kind of upset that that's kind of the scenario. So that's what I'm feeling here. But there will be a chance for you to shine. That's the whole point. The Sun card here shows that healing and focusing on the best, and again, gratitude, will get us where we need to go. Those energies are without resistance. When we live without resistance, we can allow things to come into our life. That's why gratitude works so well, is because there's no resistance. When there's gratitude, there's appreciation. There's no resistance to what we want and what we're wanting and what we're experiencing. When there's gratitude, we want more gratitude. The universe wants to give us more gratitude, and it's less resistance. So that's something good to focus on. Okay. Let's go to this pile here. Okay. All right, let's look at these ones, you guys. So, reparenting yourself in reverse, yin and yang, the thinking woman in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So should I take this path or should I take that path? That's kind of the energy that we're going into here. So we see a, I believe it's a ferret right here. And everyone knows when you have a ferret in reverse, that's not a good thing. It's a danger noodle. But you see him standing on this. You see him getting ready to go towards one path or the other one. The ferret kind of doesn't care about the money part of it. Maybe it likes it because it's shiny. But what I'm feeling here is that there's a tendency to kind of want our path paved with gold. Or maybe we want something to happen on our path where things aren't subtle, where we kind of snap out of the mundane a little bit, where something forces us to make a choice or an action and it feels right and we're waiting for that perfect moment. The thinking woman in reverse, we're just thinking. We're not doing anything. We're not letting ourselves move forward. There needs to be a sense of movement in order for us to feel alive, in order for us to feel that sense of like, I've got this. This is interesting. This is fascinating. If we're not taking part in our own lives, that makes it incredibly difficult for us to be present. So when I see reparenting yourself in reverse, we are putting off healing trauma. Maybe we're doing something to show that, we're doing something to try and hide from those feelings or those emotions. But I feel like even if we're doing those things, it's becoming harder and harder to focus on trying to escape. And so that's why I feel like we get the yin-yang symbol right here. There's a sense of duality and of things coming together. And I feel like if we lean into that, instead of leaning away from it, we lean into the feelings, even if they're uncomfortable. That's going to give us a huge opportunity to grow exactly who we are as a person, understanding ourselves better, understanding how people work better, and understanding how we work better. So the best thing that we can do with this situation is let things be the way they are and focus on healing our traumas, which I feel like we're already doing, but part of us I feel like is lagging behind here. I feel like I'm getting a feeling of like there's better things for me to do, but there really isn't. This kind of work here, there is no better thing for us to do. I feel like we were brought here, literally one of the few things we were meant to do while we were brought here is to focus on the lessons and the things that have hurt us, the things that are hard for us to understand, the things that are hard for us to learn. We're meant to experience those things so that we can learn from them and we can untie the kind of karmic knot that's been built up, if that makes sense. Okay, so pile 1, 2, or 3 for this next one. And then I'm going into the questions here. And John is first when we get to the question part, but yeah. Let's see what we got here. Okie doke here. All right, let's shuffle these up. Okay, we'll shuffle these ones, and let's jump to these other ones here. All right, so guys, pile 1, 2, or 3, if you don't mind answering that one. If not, we'll just read the first pile first. All right, first pile first. So this is for Monday. So let's do this. Oh, thank you, Juju. I appreciate that. Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I will put you... So you'll be right under John here. So let me do this. Let me put you right here. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the donation. Helps out a ton. I can't express that enough. So you get ready for your question too, but let's get these out of the way and then we can jump into it. So Monday, let's do one of these. One of these. Very sweet message, Juju. I appreciate that. All right, pile 1. Let's see what we get here. Walking away. The divine masculine in reverse. 2 of Cups. And the Justice card. You guys are very awesome. Thank you so much. So this literally could be walking away from a Libra that is no longer healthy for us. And I know Liz was talking about that. But it could also be, to me, this is walking away. Maybe there could be another Libra entering the situation. Or maybe we could be unbalanced in how we're handling things. That could be another thing going on here. When I get walking away, though, the only card that's in reverse is the divine masculine. So there could be someone that appears to have everything, but maybe they don't have like that moral compass, or maybe they don't have that sense of self that would bring balance, or they're missing something, is what I would feel. If I was doing this as a love reading. If I wasn't doing this as a love reading, though, I would say we're walking away from a situation that is bad for us, and then things will get better, is what I would say. So we're walking away from something, and then things get better for us in the long run. So that's kind of what I'm feeling here, because that's just kind of the sense I'm getting. Okay, and apparently Liz agrees with that. So perfect. It's just, that's how it is sometimes. We walk away so we can find something better. And each time we're in a relationship that does or doesn't work for us, or we're thinking about a relationship that does or doesn't work for us, it helps us to find, this would be Monday. That would be Monday. So there could be something coming up on Monday where this person could come back, and I feel like you could talk to them. I feel like if that was meant for you, Liz, and then, like you said, if this person was someone you don't get a vibe with, there could be another contact possibly on Monday. So just play it close, kind of see what happens, Okay, so door to spirit. For this one, yin and yang in reverse. The Tower card. Wow. And the Strength card in reverse. These cards are gorgeous, by the way. I love these cards. So Tower and the Strength card. The Strength is in reverse, though, but resisting fundamental spiritual change. So we are resisting. We're in resistance right here. Okay. And it's hard. This is kind of a hard time to be going through right now. But with the virus, with everything kind of going on, things are dying off, but then other things are happening. It's kind of a stressful situation. But I feel like there's been a call towards spirit or towards spiritual activities. This could be psychic, mediumship, dream analysis, tarot reading, whatever it happens to be, there's been a call towards that. But we're resisting. We're resisting the call, even though it's there. The Tower card is all about getting rid of what no longer works so we can establish something better. The tower doesn't just fall down and another tower isn't created. That's not how it works. When the tower falls and the tower crumbles, then another tower, a stronger tower, takes its place. When I see Strength in reverse, though, I'm feeling like it would be hard to start over again. I don't feel like we have to start over, though, but in my mind, I'm getting a sense of someone who's thinking, I got to start from scratch. I've got to do this from scratch. That's the only way to get this done. That's not true, but that's what I'm feeling. There's a sense of like, I'm in control if I start from scratch, or I have this control, this need to control, and that's not going to help us, okay? Because then I get yin and yang in reverse as well. Okay, well, it's in reverse. And that to me is the duality. We have to let go to get back. We have to let go so we can understand what's being given to us. For instance, if I give you a scenario, when I give you a scenario of someone who is, how would I put this? If I'm holding a ton of things in my hands, like in my arms, like I'm bringing in groceries or I'm doing something like that, because that's the only situation I can think of when I'm bringing in groceries. But if I'm bringing in something, if someone tried to hand me something else, but my hands are full, I can't take it. I can't take it because I'm already holding on to so much. So this right here is something where I feel like that's kind of where we're at. We can't take the gift of anything that someone wants to give us because we're holding on to too much of our own crap. And that's what the Tower card to me is representing. We get rid of what no longer serves us. We will feel weak for a time. That's why Strength is in reverse. But ultimately, this can be something that's very good and very positive. And Ume no Hana, I can't remember if I've addressed your question before. I'm pretty sure you've liked and subscribed, though. Sign will your husband be? Oh, I can't can't remember if I addressed your question. Just put that up for just a second. But that's what I'm feeling here. So let's work on not holding on to things that no longer work for us. If we're doing things in our life and we're very, very frustrated and we're upset and we're angry and we're not feeling right all the time, then we need to change something. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results isn't going to help us towards our goal. And that's the definition of insanity. So if we want to do something new and we want to feel something new and we don't want to be upset, we need to focus on bringing new experiences into our life. So that's what I'm feeling is going on here. Okay, so we got this last one, and then I can address questions. And first it's John, and then it's Juju, and then, yeah, so let's get to this part here. Okay. Victory in reverse. Compatibility in reverse. King of Swords. And the Hanged Man in reverse. This card always throws me off because this is when it's not in reverse, but this is when it's in anyway. Always throws me off a little bit, but this one is reversed. So we can have a good outcome from the situation, but victory may not look like we think it will. It could be that we're used to hanging on to things, and so the act of letting go could feel like we're losing something, but in fact we're gaining something. When I see compatibility in reverse here, I feel like this could be losing a part of ourselves, gaining another part of ourselves. I then see the King of Swords right here. And the King of Swords to me represents, it's like decision making. It's kind of cold, hard facts, but it's having this mental energy and this mental fortitude to charge ahead. Like they've thought about everything and they're not afraid to act on what they're thinking. So what I see here is that we need to look at things in a way where there's a new way of handling situations in our life, and it's going to feel like we're losing at first. It's going to feel like we're not gaining anything by giving something up, right? But the things that we're giving up are bad habits or they're self-sabotaging behaviors. So we're actually giving something really bad up and we're gaining something really good. But again, at first, it feels like we're just losing something. So that's what I'm feeling here. Look at what victory would look like. If we're already stressed out, if we're already worried about things in our life, letting go of that stress at first would feel like a threat because humans like to hold on to everything. But eventually it doesn't feel like a threat anymore because you're getting rid of what no longer serves you. So that's what I'm feeling for sure. Okay. Let's do this here. Okay. Alrighty. So we are done with those. So John is up first, and I'll say it a few times, John, if you're looking through the transcript. John, John, John. This is where your question is being answered. John, John, John. Okay, I don't know how it works, but answering your question now. Will Nicole, nicknamed Snow White, be John's girlfriend, or will someone else take her? So let's shuffle these True Love card tarots. Let's see what we can get here. Will Nicole, nicknamed Snow White, be John's girlfriend, or will someone else take her? Will she be John's girlfriend? Will someone else take her? Okay, John, so here's what I get. I get the garden in reverse for this card on will she be your girlfriend? So something's going on here. I feel like there's resistance here, okay? I feel like there's something on her part. I don't know if you guys have been together or not. I'm not sure. I mean, you can leave a comment down below and I'll see it when you watch this video live tomorrow. But what I feel is that there's something here where there's a missed connection or an opportunity. Will someone else get her? I get worthiness right here, and this one's upright. So the person who is worthy will get her. I'm feeling like there's a blocked connection here, and I'm not sure what's going on. So let me do some more reading here and see what I can come up with. I'm just going to do some scribbling. This helps me to focus a little bit. So. I don't know if there's something with her father too. I'm not sure, but I feel like there's a father figure and there could be an issue around the father figure as well. With her, I'm not sure, but the father did come up. There's compatibility. There is compatibility with you two. But again, there's something blocking it. And then the worthiness card coming up for her only taking people that are worthy. I'm feeling like that's something that this person has maybe some pretty high standards. Let's see what else I can get here. The clock. So I'm hearing the clock. I feel like time's ticking. So I'm curious what that would mean to you. Why is time ticking? Does this person have to make a decision quickly? Because I'm feeling like there's a clock. I'm feeling like there's a, like kind of a rush to it kind of situation. And maybe this person could be overly cautious as well. This Snow White, this Nicole person could be someone who's overly cautious. That's just kind of the energy that I'm getting. I saw someone with a seatbelt and they're like fiddling with it. So I'm feeling like someone who maybe a little bit more reserved. I ultimately feel like, John, things will work out, but there is going to be an obstacle here. The garden in reverse to me is feeling like this person is expecting something more from you. And I'm not sure what that means. You can leave a comment and let me know down below kind of what's going on that way. But that's what I'm feeling, is that there's a sense of there's a sense of having things kind of wanting them to go in a different way. I feel like this person's trying to take the situation, they're trying to make it into something else. So possibly they're an overthinker too. I'm not sure, but there's something here where they have that. Hi, the disciple. How you doing? And hello to you too. But yeah, John, that's what I'm feeling here. If I draw one more card and I'll just ask, what is it that... Yeah, you knew that was the washing machine, huh? Yeah, we got LGs, I think. I'm thinking they're LGs. I can't remember. They've been pretty good, though, so far. Okay, that makes sense. They are not little bad washing machines. That's crazy you can hear it. I guess my microphone's a little bit better than I thought if you can hear that all the way. So, John, the last card I get for you is self-respect. So the worthiness and the self-respect, I feel like these are things we need to embody. These could be confidence issues as well. I'm not sure. But that would be the way to win this person's heart. There needs to be worthiness and self-respect. So that's what I'm feeling here. And I don't know if you know this person before, but the garden in reverse, I feel like there's been some sort of knowing of each other beforehand. So you can let me know. Okay. So the disciple. So you already liked and subscribed, right? The disciple. The last time I went live on Monday, I believe. Thinking. Because if so, we could do. And I appreciate your subscription. I do. I appreciate it very much. I'm thinking if you do have a question, we could do it where it's a donation. Because I feel like I've already answered a question that you had last time, and the next question I usually charge a little bit for that. So it's up to you if that's something you want to do. If not, I would understand. But that's sort of where my line is. If I've done a question for you, you have another one, a little bit of compensation, if that makes sense. Yeah, last one was on career. Actually, hold on just a second, you guys. I'm coming right back. I just got to go grab some water. I'm starting to feel like I need some water. So if you want to do $5, we could do that, and you can do. There's a PayPal link down below, or you can just do $5 in the super chat. And I would appreciate that immensely, my friend. And you would get priority after Juju as well, if that's what you wanted to do. I will be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. And yeah, hit the bell for notifications. Awesome. Liz is on top of it. Thank you, Liz. Okay. So let's see. Serial, you are, because Juju paid, so I'm going to put her over there. You're next on the free list, but right now I'm going to read Juju, and then it sounds like I'm going to read the disciple, and then Serial, you would be the one after that. So Juju, do you want to ask your question? Ooh. Okay. There is the most cheesy smell I've ever smelled. I don't think this is psychic. My room just smells like really strong cheese, like artificial cheese. Just so you guys can be aware of what my room smells like if you're thinking. It's really weird. Okay, anyway. Okay, if Juju's not there, then I'll go to another person, and then when she comes back in, I will jump to her for that. So, thank you very much. Thank you so much, the disciple. I'll add you right here. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Let's see. You know what? No. You're good. You're good. So it sounded like it was a mistake for you to do it the one time. It looks like I'm going to get 350 from that, regardless. So I'll just call that good, okay? Because it sounded like it was a mistake on your part, which is fine. You don't need to donate another. No, you're good. You're good. I just appreciate that. So thank you so much. And you're on the list. I've got you right. Let's see, disciple. Right there. You're third on the list. So Juju's not here. I'm sure she'll come back. But in the meantime, so Serial, do you want to ask your question real quick? And the reason why I'm not going to your question next, the disciple, is because I want to spend more time on your question. So just in case you're wondering, like, why am I not going next? Trust me, you will. I'm just going to a free reading now, and then I'll jump to the paid reading. Yeah. Okay, there's Juju. All right, hi again. I'd like to ask, please, what's coming towards me in my love? Okay, so Juju's back, so let's do it this way. What's coming towards you in your love life? Let me see what I can find. Okay, good. So what's coming towards you in your love life, Juju? Let's look what's coming. Oh, let's look what's coming towards you. What is coming towards you? I'm feeling spirit here. So this is a pivotal, Juju, I feel like this is a pivotal year for you. I feel like things are going to happen this year. But let's see what we get for sure. Let's see. Let's look. What's coming towards you in your love? Okay. You're probably just a little bit behind. And you're probably going to say I'm here a couple times. I'm not sure if you're behind on the recording or not. So I will just get straight into reading here. What's coming towards you in your love life? So what I get right here for Juju is this. I get commitment, upright, okay. Spiritual maturity in reverse. And then I get luminosity in reverse. Okay, so these right here is I feel like we're working on becoming more mature in our sense of what love means to us, or in our sense of what commitment would mean to us. So this is getting rid of things that no longer serve us in our life. We're getting rid of things that no longer have a place or a sense of purpose. And these are negative concepts. So when luminosity is in reverse, and we have spiritual maturity in reverse, this is kind of a self-respect thing. This is allowing ourselves to become more mature, respecting ourselves, respecting our values, our boundaries, our own opinions on things, and not allowing ourselves to be easily swayed or manipulated. We're kind of taking charge. So that's what I'm feeling here. That's definitely something that I'm feeling pretty strongly. When we're focusing on spiritual maturity, luminosity in reverse, kind of a psychic message that came through was I felt like there was something that was taxing me during this situation. So there could be a sense of needing to learn some lessons here before love comes in. And the best way to do that is to be patient with ourselves. But that's what I'm feeling is there's a sense of kind of being taxed, being brought to a destination, but not being able to see anything. That's something Spirit was showing me. We're being brought somewhere we're not being able to see. Right. Love yourself makes you more attractive. Absolutely. 100%. And this to me is something where when we're focusing on that luminosity, that inner shine, that thing that makes us our soul, our divine spark, whatever you want to call it. When we're focusing on that kind of energy, yeah, that makes us more attractive. When we're not questioning ourselves, when we're not doubting ourselves as much, again, that makes us more attractive. it's a confidence kind of thing, and it's a very powerful form of self improvement, self empowerment. But let me see what else I can get here. So. Give me a second here. Let me see. Sorry, I got something coming in, and I was trying to understand what it meant. Let's see here. Okay. So loving yourself is going to be the huge part for this kind of energy. I feel like things are going okay. I do feel like there's that sense that things are all right. I'm not feeling much of a blockage, but I'm feeling a longing towards something. Maybe feeling a little weary too. I'm on the journey, things are going well, but I'm feeling like when does it become easier, or with company, or when does it become more fun? When does my path become our path, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling. So let's look at this. So I was getting this here, and thank you so much for that, Liz. That's very sweet. I was getting this here it was like a heart with an X through it. So I feel like you're on this journey from prior heartache, right? Is this something, Juju, where did you kind of close down a little bit after a past heartache, and now you're wanting to open yourself up again? Maybe something where we're working on expressing ourselves more. Kind of. Okay. I felt like something was blocked where my sense of self-expression was blocked, right? Interesting, this energy that I'm feeling. I just felt like that was blocked off, a sense of self-expression, or a sense of feeling like myself. Maybe a little bit more time here. Okay, that makes sense. You're focusing on your own needs, you're focusing on that. So give the one I love a silent treatment. I figured that's what you meant. And since that you're doing, okay, that makes sense. That would be why I would see that. And then there's a sense of self-expression. Okay, that makes sense too. You give someone, okay, all right, that's making sense. So hi, Val Lucia. You've already liked and subscribed, I imagine, so I'll put you on the list. Yeah, so the loving yourself is going to be a huge part. Hey, Kiru, how you doing? Yeah, so Juju, I'm thinking that it's going to take a little bit of time because we're focusing on healing this kind of area here. But the self-love is going to be a huge part of that. When we love ourselves, we can radiate that outward. This connection, though, like you said, the silent treatment, that kind of thing, that can be difficult to go into a new relationship when we've kind of set ourselves apart from something else. So I feel like there's some healing that needs to be done first. That's kind of what I'm saying. Remember to like and subscribe, you guys, and I can put you on the list. Yes, you needed to heal and grow. Absolutely. All of it's meant to happen for a reason. I think even the things that seem catastrophic, even the things that seem absolutely catastrophic in the moment are meant to happen. I don't think anything is left to chance, but I do think that there is that. So thank you very much, Amina. I appreciate that. I'll put you on the list here. Like and subscribe, and then tell me you guys have done that. And so let yourself heal, Juju, and realize that this is enjoy the destination of self-discovery of this part in your life. Enjoy this feeling of like being with yourself, understanding yourself better, and let yourself fully realize that. And then when you get in another relationship, things will unfold in a way where you've kind of found your own wholeness, you've found who you are as a person, and this other person just helps to kind of complete that, right? So that's what I'm seeing is like it's going to take some time, more effort, some healing. But this is a pivotal year. This is a powerful year. I do think you'll be able to break through even more boundaries than what you've been going through. But self-love, self-respect is a huge part of this process. And I think you're well on the right track. So just keep going and realize that if we always choose love, that's going to guide us to exactly where we need to be. So hopefully that helps answer your question. And thank you so much again for helping to support the channel. I really appreciate that. Okay. All right. Awesome, Kiru. I'm glad. Well, I was going to say, did you have dreams or did anything happen that was out of the ordinary after the session? And how are you feeling? How's your arm? Okay, so the disciple. Let's go up here. Are you still here, the disciple? Lion again. Okay. So I do have a website, but you can look at in the description. I have a PayPal link if for some reason you can't do anything else. So $5 can help you with getting something that way, and then you get priority and you're on the paid list. So I'm reading the disciple now. You would be the next person after that if you paid. But I have a website too. It's this. Let's see. Okay, disciple. So I read your question. I'm going to read it one more time. You'll have to tell me about it, Kiru. Tell me all the details if you want. But that was a fun session. That was fun to do, and it affected. Okay, hold on. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So a little bit everywhere. Will Ulfa from Indonesia be my future wife? You're good, Kiru. You're fine. I can read we're good. I can always read it before I do the thing. So if you want to post whatever, and you guys feel free to talk, post whatever. I'll look over and I'll read it, but that's okay. Let me, you guys do you. I want the chat to be moving if you guys want to have something to say, So will she be your future wife? Let's look at that. Juju, get some rest. Get some rest and sleep good. Oh, Kiru, you're very nice. Very nice. Okay, well then especially get some rest. Get as much rest as you can and focus on having that go well. Everyone's too damn nice. You guys, thank you. I appreciate that. Good night, Juju. Let's see what we get for Ulf. Will she be your future wife, the disciple? Let's see. We got an upside down smiley face. That's because you're in New Zealand. Everything's upside down. And you go on the other side of the planet. Okay. That's good. That's good, Kiru. I think you're meant to. I think you're meant to go. Let your heart be your guide, but also, like I said, take precaution. But if you're feeling a strong urge to go, I think there's something there for you, right? You need some of that spiritual nutrition. Okay, so. Awesome. That's really good. That's really good, Kiru. If you have the gift, you need to keep going. Keep pursuing it. I think there's something there for sure. So for the disciple, we get the distorted feminine. Then we get, and that's just the distorted feminine in reverse, and then we get the garden, and then we get creativity in reverse. So this alpha person, have you met this person before, disciple, or is this someone that maybe you're just talking to online? Because I'm not sure here. Figure I should ask. She's a Virgo. Okay. So there's something blocking this connection where there's something, okay. If I can grab it, I clipped my fingernails, and so it's like trying to watch it's very awkward to grab the cards. Took a lot more effort than it should have. Okay, so creativity in reverse. It feels like something's blocking the connection here. So maybe, okay. Give me just a second here. I'm going to shuffle some more cards. We definitely will, Kiru. You came to the right place. I think we can do that. Sending you some good vibes. Yeah, the training's important. Like when you're doing spiritual work, you need to have some sort of structure. I mean, you can do it without the structure, but the structure helps so much. It helps to kind of ground us into learning it. And serial killer, those are some good emojis. I think it's a mermaid and a genie. I'm not sure. So, disciple. Creativity in reverse, and then we have the Eight of Wands right here. So the Eight of Wands underneath creativity, I feel like something's blocking the energy from moving, or things could possibly be moving too quickly. I'm not sure. With this energy here, it feels like there's something kind of coming in and are you guys still talking right now? I'm feeling like there could be something going on where maybe either you're not talking as much or something's happening, or feels like, okay, so things are happening. So the creativity in reverse, then, this is something I want to address with you, disciple. So, okay. It's okay, Kiru. We don't have to use emojis. They're fun to look at, but that's okay. We get let me center here. Let me do some doodling. Are either of you artistic in a sense? She's moving back to Jakarta for her old job. Okay. When I see creativity in reverse, is there something with this? Do they not want to go back to their old job, or do they want to go back to their old? Okay, you feel like you're artistic. So the creativity being blocked, then, disciple, do you feel blocked creatively? Because this is directly affecting the love question. I'm feeling like there could be a block here, maybe creatively, but I'm not sure what that would mean to you. Okay, that's what I was feeling, is that there was a reason not wanting to go back, which makes sense. So the garden, okay. What I'm feeling, honestly, right here, I don't know about future wife. The connection feels kind of slippery. Right? So it's kind of like a slippery thing. I feel like the connection is starting to build up. Right, in her workplace. I figured that's, yeah. Okay, in her workplace. I'm feeling like there's a connection building up, but I feel like there is not enough moving forward towards a marriage quite yet. What I do is I take the connection I have now and I kind of project it forward. So if you want to like and subscribe, Shonek, then I can add you on the list here. Do that. Okay. And she is wanting to move to Australia soon to get, okay. Thank you very much, Shaunak. I appreciate that. You are on the list, my friend. So right now, I'm not feeling like there's enough for a marriage, but I feel like there could be some friendship, right? I feel like there's going to be friendship first, and then I feel like from there you can take it into whatever direction you want. It just feels like right now you're still getting used to each other. Okay, see, and that's good. So work towards having a relationship that's more friend based for now, and then I feel like it can turn into something later. I feel like there's a connection here, but it feels to me like it could be kind of moving along kind of quickly. Um, Maybe, even though I feel like she's participating too, it could be something where um, things right now are moving for you, and I feel like that's going to be the case, but I feel like it's going to take more time. So I would say, honestly, with this situation, it feels like it's going to be a while before anything happens in that department. Marriage could be a possibility, but there needs to be more of a connection. And I'm feeling like there's something blocking. Obviously, it's distance, right? It's distance that's blocking you guys. I feel like once that's taken care of, then you can see where it goes from there. But meeting each other would eventually be the goal. So I would say work towards understanding each other the best you can online and sending messages, and then, oh, that's really sweet. I feel like one of the main obstacles is that there is a block in connection in the there's distance as a factor. So if you get the distance taken care of, I feel like other things could fall into place. So it's up to you. It's up to you how fast or how slow this kind of moves along, but I feel like it's going to kind of hit a kibosh until you get to the part where things are moving more steadily and you're next to each other or you're close together at least. So I feel like there can be that energy there. There could be some blocks and some obstacles, but yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Um, Even without COVID, it was hard to arrange stuff like this, but with it, it makes it pretty hard. Um, but what this can do is it can give you guys time to really understand each other before you meet. And I think that's a huge thing. That's a huge thing to have. Um, oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So then with this with okay. With this here, take the time you have now, since you can't do anything anyway. Get to know each other the best way you can and talk to each other on days when things are bad and talk to each other on days when things are good. Open up the communication lines so that when you guys meet each other, you understand each other fully. If you're having a bad day, video call that day, even if it's a bad day, and just explain yourself. Say you're not upset with them or whatever, but let them see who you really are as much as you can, and hopefully they do the same for you, because that's going to be important with this kind of connection where you haven't met in person. You guys need to understand each other emotionally and try to be there for each other in those ways. So that would be the best thing I would say. You know, Occult Amazon. I do not have a Cash App. I'm not sure what that is. That sounds fun. Is that like how you get paid? Like a? It's probably pretty self-explanatory, and I'm really butchering this, but the disciple. That's what I would say. Just get to know each other through this time, and I'm feeling like things can happen. But you said there's trust issues. There's things going on there. This person thinks of you highly. I don't get a sense that they don't, because we get the garden card here. Okay. How do we grab that? There we go. We get the garden card here. And this card upright, to me, this is a card where, what do you do with the garden? You go out, you pick stuff, you eat it, you wait for things to ripen up, you water the garden, you take care of it, it takes care of you. There's a mutual connection here, but I'm not getting a sense of things getting ready to take that next level yet. I feel like you're still trying to figure each other out. You're still trying to understand each other. So, yeah. I see it going well, though. Oh. Okay. I do too. I can eventually get a Cash App thing, whatever that is, but you're very welcome, Disciple. Very, very welcome. Okay, so really, Cash App. Okay, so maybe that's something I need to look into. It's just called Cash App. It doesn't even sound like a word. Cash App. Cash App. Cash App. Cash App. Okay. All right. Well, I might have to look into that then. Hi, Amber. Yes, you can. Let me add you here. United States cereal, and it. Well, Amber, are you wanting to do a paid question? Because if so, you can jump right in front of the line here. I can add you right to the front of it if that's what you want to do. Let's see here. So we did. Let's see. Okay, and then that one was. There we go. All right, and then that one was 5, I think. 299. You're okay, Amber. You're just fine. Thank you so much, too. Don't worry, Serial. We'll get to you. We will. I'm still going to be live for another hour and a half. I'll be live until you guys are sick of me. I can promise you that. Okay. Just give me a second here, guys. So I am. Nice. Okay. I am a Taurus. I am a Taurus. Sun sign. I'm a Taurus sun sign. And I always get this mixed up. Taurus sun sign, Virgo rising, and Aquarius moon. Thank you so much, Amber. So ask your question, Amber, and we can go into this. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Amber. Let's do this. Let's ask a question. And then watch me stutter with visible confusion, which I am quite good at. Hit my tooth. I am so clumsy today. Well, Tauruses are an interesting group. We're stubborn for no damn reason. Most of the time. We are stubborn just to be stubborn. I'll admit it. I'll be the first one to admit it. Can't tell you how many times I was stubborn for not the right reasons. Yeah. Okay, let's look. Mentioned before about a filing discrimination suit against my former employer. One of them was a close friend. I want to know why he turned on me. He's recently been stalking my social media. All right. Why did they turn on you? Let's see what we can get here. Right, okay. And this was a friend, obviously, so why did they turn against you? Let's look. Okay, that never happens. One of the cards popped out, and it was financial constraints. Right, a fake friend. So I feel like this answers the question right here. I feel like they could have done it for money, or they could have done it for prestige. They could have done it for. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's not a good reason. It's not a reason that would make sense to someone who has a sense of morals or compassion. But I feel like financial constraints play a part in that. But let me see what else I can get here. That card just popped out. Usually that doesn't happen. Okay, let's do another shuffle here. So let's look at that. Let's look at why he's watching on social media. Why is this person watching Amber's social media? So I get this card. This is deceit. So this person could be watching to try and find something on you, maybe to try to understand, or not even understand. I feel like it could be a manipulation thing. I feel like this person's watching in the shadows, kind of an energy. This card right here, I mean, that kind of seems like the vibe of the person that you're talking about. And I think, yeah, there's even coins and stuff falling off the side. So this person could be someone who's like a double agent, because if you filed a lawsuit against these people, this person could possibly be looking to find things, to try and dig stuff up. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm feeling, is that it's a deceitful thing, the way this person's connected. Is there any way you can block this person? And I'm sorry, Amber, I'm sorry if that's the case, but is there, because if you know that they're stalking your socials, I feel like it's to kind of further put the knife in, so to speak. But maybe maybe they were even instructed to look at your socials too. I'm not sure on that one. But there could be something there with that. Let me see what else we can get here. So I'm gonna just go over the card here. I'll see if I can get anything from it. Okay, yeah, that's first thing, okay? Right now, Amber, you're in a situation where there can be a lot of glances and a lot of looks and a lot of psychic energy exchanged. Get rid of what no longer serves us. It's not hostile to block someone or to get rid of them on social. That's not hostile. Those are boundaries. That's a self-set boundary. You're just taking care of yourself. You're saying, you know what? No, I'm not allowing this, because number one, it's creepy, but number two, I feel like there's other intentions there. I don't get the sense that it's an innocent stalking thing. Not that it's innocent. Oh, okay. Let's look at that. Hi, John. Answers to your questions below if you can elaborate. Hold on one second, John. Let me do this for a second. I'm answering Amber's question, John, and then I can address yours here in just 1 second, okay? Okay, you're worried about a friend, so let's see what we can find out about that friend. Let's look. Okay, John. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. So you're worried about a former coworker. So what happened to your former coworker? Let's do that. What happened to your former coworker? I had the 17th, Amber, that could be coming up, which would be tomorrow. Maybe you will hear from this person at that time. I'm not sure, but the number 17 came in, so I thought I would relay that. But I will look at what's happened with her just to see what has happened with her. So I get the World card in reverse, then I get Patience, and then I get the Thinking Woman in reverse. So it could just be to be patient for things to open up with this person. The Thinking Woman, though, in reverse, I feel like it's someone who's trapped in their mind. I feel like it's someone who's thinking a lot. There could be a situation there. As for, she gave you a lot of information and disappeared. Okay, let's see what we can find out. Let's look at the company. My ears are starting to feel like they're getting ready to pop, so Spirit's here. I'm trying to understand what's going on here. What are the intentions of, let's see, is this company dangerous? Is this company dangerous? Yeah, Siri, I'm okay. I get psychic interpretations sometimes. My ears, my jaw, my wrist, my hand, whatever it happens to be. Sometimes I'll feel pain or sometimes I'll feel something. And generally that can be from the other person, but sometimes it's just kind of how spirit comes in, depending. I'm just fine. It's just for some reason what my body likes to do. Likes to psychically feel the pain, I guess would be the way to describe it. I think your friend's okay. I don't feel like these people would harm someone physically. I get 35 and 53. I get the Magician in the Mirror and the first chakra Archangel Michael. I don't feel like these people are good. Don't get me wrong on that, but I don't feel like your friend is in danger or anything like that. But I do feel like there's a sense of, obviously you're wanting to hear from this person. You want to know what happened. Someone gives you information, someone's there helping you, and then they're gone. That seems incredibly suspicious. See what happens tomorrow would be, because I had the 17th come into my head. So see what happens tomorrow, and then let me know there. But that's what I'm feeling here for you, Amber. Hopefully that makes sense. Do you have another question? And then I can get to John's question here. Or John. Yeah. Shuffle things here. How does Danny, the coworker, feel towards you? Let's do the tarot. Let's do these ones this time. How does Danny, the coworker, feel towards you? Danny, the coworker, feel towards you? Oh, okay. I'm leaving and to get back. Oh, okay. I'm reading your messages, John, and I'm reading your messages too, Amber. Well, let's look. Let's look at how he feels towards you. How he feels towards you. Just waiting to. Okay, John. Okay. Biological children. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. So, Amber, I get Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. I get Page of Swords in reverse. So this card right here is representing someone who, hey, Sunshine. This is representing someone who I feel like there can be a sense of manipulation or control with this person. Thank you, Sunshine. Hold on 1 second here. Okay. So okay, John, I absolutely can do that. Absolutely. Let me finish Amber's reading, and I've got everything you've said up there, and we can definitely do that. But thank you for telling me, for messaging me after the fact so that I can see, that we're on the level here. So um, this card right here is someone who has this energy of, I feel like it's manipulative, if I can be honest. When I see the air sign in reverse like this is a page card. This is someone who, to an extent, you can think maybe they didn't know what they were doing, but there's a large part where I feel like eventually they did know what they were doing and they were complicit in their actions towards it. So I feel like at first this person didn't want to do what happened, right? Where things fell apart. But then I feel like they just did it anyway, and then now they're living with that. That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like their connection with you, I feel like there was a connection there, but something happened with this person, something got to him. And I feel like it could be another way of thinking, it could be money, right? But that's what I'm feeling. There's a sense of, to the highest bidder gets this person, is kind of what I'm feeling. So if this person's not a narcissist, there's some strong narcissistic traits, is what I would say. So that's what I'm feeling there. And thank you again, Love and Sunshine. I can add you to the list here. You're after John, so let me do John again here. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that's not good either. If you're an alcoholic, you're going to have some things be skewed, obviously. What really matters, what's really important. So does that help answer the questions, Amber? Hi, Shanuk. You're on the list, okay? Paid readings do get priority, so I'll try to get to everyone, though. I will try to get to everybody. You're very welcome, Amber. Thank you again for the donation. And yeah, thank you for tuning in and just coming in to keep everyone company. I appreciate that. Okay, John. So let's get to your question, and then we're going to Sunshine's question here. Hey, Liz, if you wouldn't mind, can you look up how much Love You Sunshine donated and convert it to USD so that I can know kind of how much was there if they have a question? Okay, so that was another 2. Go up here. Another $2.99. So that would be $6. 6. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's take that, go like that. And we will get to you in just a second, Love You Sunshine. I've got, see you, Serial. Thank you again for stopping by and keeping us company. I didn't do a message for you, so next time, let me know that I didn't do one for you, and I will try to put you on the top of the list if you're right there when I start. 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay. Alrighty. So, John, I said, let me go back here. There we go. Things will work out, but there's a sense of wanting to go another way. Please elaborate. Okay, I will elaborate. Just going to shuffle here. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, John, so I get the Knight of Cups in reverse, so I'll show you this here. Okay. So the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is a situation which feels emotionally, there's some challenges here. So when I said things will work out, but there is a sense of wanting to go another way, which, by the way, thank you for putting that into context, because when I'm doing these things, I sometimes forget the message. So I appreciate that. And what I feel here is that there's a sense of emotional fulfillment, or there's not a sense of emotional fulfillment. Things wanting to work out the other way is because this wants to be upright. This Knight of Cups wants to be upright. So if there's blocked emotions around this, it's going to be hard for that to happen. And if there's this other person in her life, that's going to be difficult too. I'm feeling a sense of, yeah, because then I get the Sun card here too, which I'll show you. So this right here is the Sun in reverse. So the Sun in reverse is a card where the outcome is going to be a really good outcome, usually, but there's something blocking it. And in this case, there's an emotional distance blocking this. Okay, so the emotional distance here, John, that's what's blocking this connection. If you've been pursuing, which you have, I feel like the best thing to do would be to back off and see what happens. If there's other people coming in, if there's other things going on, I feel like this person is kind of trying to, I guess, feel it out, trying to see what's going on with their own self. But a lot of these, and this one's in reverse too, and this is the Chariot. Okay, 52 cents. Okay, so we'll just do a one card for that. I think that sounds fair. Thank you, Liz, for looking that up for me. I tried to look it up, but I think you're right, because I've messed with that currency before, so that sounds about right. So right here, we have the Chariot in reverse, which to me is things aren't moving forward. I feel like, John, I do feel like things can work out, but it feels like there's a lot of distance here. And I feel like I have to fight for it. That's kind of something that I'm feeling, is that I have to fight for this. Rika, if you like and subscribe, I can put you on the list. I don't know if I'll be able to get to you, but I can put you on the list. I think it's, what'd you say, rupees? Yeah, I think that's what it is. And thanks again, Liz. I appreciate that. Okay, so Chariot, Sun. So I got about 52 cents from that. Love you, Sunshine, which is great. Thank you for the donation. I'll just do a one card, and I'll do as much detail as I can. You're the next one up after John. But it's a little low, but I also understand that in different countries it's hard to do that. You just came in here and you just gave that money freely, which I very much appreciate. So thank you so much for the donation. I was just curious how much it was. Well, you're good. You're good, Sunshine. I don't want you to feel like you have to put more in. You're okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Okay, so that's very kind of you. So, John, are you there? There's a lot of gold in this, too. I'm curious how that plays in. Okay. There's just so much, like, I feel like things can work out for you and her, John, but there's a lot of distance here, and I'm trying to understand where it's coming from. And it feels like just the emotional part of it. I feel like there's a strain. Sunshine, you're okay. Don't worry about it. The fact that you showed support, you just came on and you showed support, I appreciate that very much. That was very kind of you. And from what you were saying, John, there's a sense of, I think things just need to play through and play out. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So my advice, John, would be to let things play out for the time being. And this other person, which I will draw a card for, will they disappear? I can draw a card for that. But I do feel like if you guys are meant to be, it will happen. I feel a connection. I do feel a connection, but there is strain on the connection. And most of it feels more emotional, more of an emotional strain. And where the Chariot, this card right here, is in reverse, I feel like either you or her, and there's no movement. The Chariot card is about movement. When it's in reverse, I feel like there's obviously things blocking that connection. So I will see what will happen with this other person. But what I would feel right now is that you just do your thing. And if things are meant to be, they're meant to be. And if not, they're not. Because it feels like there's a connection, but it just feels strained. Again, I've said that over and over, but that's what I keep getting. Let me see here, though. Let's see. Rika, Okay, Rika, if we get to you, we get to you, but quit asking for your question to be taken, okay? That's not how I do it. We don't do the begging thing here. I appreciate your support, okay? You being here watching, but please wait until it's your turn, okay? If you ask again, I will block you from the channel because you've been kind of pushy with it. You're more than welcome to stay. Just please, when it's your turn, I will let you know, okay? Okay. So, John, I get the let's see, the Page of Cups right here. This is showing a new sense of emotional understanding, and it will take time. So there's something blocking the connection right now. And the best thing to have happen right now is I think you guys take some time apart And then I think things can happen that they come back together. The other person, I feel like, will end up being possibly a little too young or naive for her. But again, I feel like this kind of has to take its course. I don't feel like anything else can happen other than things taking their course from this path. Because if you try to force something with this person, it's just going to push them further away, if that makes sense. So hopefully that helps answer the question. There's a connection. Things can work through, but there needs to be, I think there needs to be lessons learned, possibly before you two meet up again. For like the whole story, that to me is what I'm feeling. So, and a lot of gold. There's so much gold. Like, that's the weird part about this reading is that all of the cards have gold accents. So I think there's a lot there, but it's kind of like having to wait for it. Does that help answer your question, John? Not all that glitters is gold. That's a good one too, Kiru. Sounds good, but what do you think? Will these guys all fall away? I think they will, but it's going to take time. Not all that glitters is gold. It's going to take time, and I think there will be a disconnect from these other people, but I think she needs to learn kind of what she wants or what she doesn't want. That's sort of what I'm feeling. I feel like there's a connection there, but I feel like you guys will meet up later on in life, if that makes sense. Kind of like you live your life, you do your thing, and then I feel like your paths can cross again, but there tends to be, I feel like there's a sense of immaturity in the connection where it's not quite where it needs to be yet, if that makes sense, John. There is a connection there, though. It just doesn't feel like the right time. Not quite. There you go. Yeah, not all that glitters is gold, absolutely. That's what I was, a similar message to that. That's kind of what I was feeling too, so that makes sense. You're welcome, John. Very, very welcome. And thank you for the donations. I appreciate that, my friend. Okay, so I love you, sunshine, which sounds like a proclamation more than it does a name. But what is your question? You said a general reading? I hope you're back, my friend. I appreciate you, and thanks again. You said a general reading, so I think that's what you said. Do this here. Give me just a second, guys. I'm getting my incense lit up here. There we go. Alrighty. So, sunshine, are you there? Oh, there's a good smell. Oh, shoot. Burning, are you? There. Okay. Okay, well, while we're waiting for Sunshine to come in here, I don't want to do it because as soon as I say another person's name, the person that's meant for the message comes back, which might be a good way to do these readings. Okay, so it's your turn. Step right up. And then cue Sunshine right now. No, okay, Serial, are you there? Or did you say goodnight? I can't remember. Okay. Sandra, are you there? Okay. Valucia, are you there? Okie doke. Amina, are you there? Yeah, come on down. Is anyone there? Hello, Rena Shetty. If you want to, you can like and subscribe, and I can add you to the list. Definitely is like The Price is Right. I just go through names at some point. Thank you, Rena. I appreciate that. Love You Sunshine is. I'll address their question, but I don't know where they are. I thought they were here too, but when they come back, I can address their question. Hopefully they just went to the bathroom or something. I don't know. But when they come back, I'll address their question. Okay, the other person, Sinha. Can't remember if you liked and subscribed. If you like and subscribe, I can answer your question. If you like and subscribe, I'll address your question now. So like and subscribe, I will address your question. And then just ask the question. Okay, thank you very much. So go ahead with your question, and then we can go from there. Always. I always drop the pen. Will... He blocked me on social media. Let's look. So we do one card here. Well, we can look that up for you, Rena. Absolutely. But I'm going to do Rika's question first, and then Rena. And then I Love You Sunshine whenever they come back. But let's do Rika's question here. Will Piyush contact me again? He blocked me on social media. So let's see if he will. Contact you again. So I do one card, Rika, for the free, sub readings, and what I got was this. It is the Sun card. So yes, they will reach out to you again. I feel like this person maybe got hot-headed and blocked you. I do feel like they will reach out again. Just give it time, let things play out, and don't try to go after them. Let them come to you, because that's where I get the Sun card. It might take a little bit, but that's what I'm feeling. So yes, they will reach out to you again, but you got to give it time. And like I said, let them come to you, not the other way around. Okay, so let things kind of unfold naturally. Don't try to force anything along, but that's what I'm seeing. Okay, Sun card is all about illumination, and it's a really good card to have. And it generally, in a reading, if we're looking for a yes answer, the Sun card is an enthusiastic yes. The Sun card is a very enthusiastic yes answer. So yes, they will come back, but you got to give it time. Okay, so Rena, you want to know whether your Capricorn guy is serious about your relationship. Okay, let's do this. You're welcome. You're very welcome. And that's kind of how these things happen. If someone blocks you on social media, it's generally because they're not exactly acting the right way, or they're being very closed off or stubborn. But okay, let's do this here. Glad I could take your question, Rika. I'm saying that right. Want to know whether my Capricorn guy is serious about a relationship? I'm a Gemini. Okay. One card here. Is Capricorn serious about this Gemini here? We got Rena right here. Is the Capricorn serious? And to answer your question, the Capricorn is always serious. But we'll look at love. We'll look at love to see what's happening there. It's a joke, I feel like Capricorns can be very serious. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. I can be a very serious person, so I am also poking fun at myself. Okay, it's serious about you. Yeah, reserved too. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what I'm feeling here, Rena, is I'm getting this card. This one it's soulmates in reverse. Now, this is an interesting card here. So have you guys gone through and... No, you're good. You're good. No offense taken. I can be pretty secretive. I don't want to be, but, sometimes I can be a little too reserved or standoffish. Things I'm working on. And no offense taken. So what's happened here? Rena? Has anything happened recently? Has there been a conflict or an argument or anything? Just curious here, because when I get soulmates in reverse, I feel like something's happened to the connection, and I'm wondering what's going on. Yeah, you had stopped talking. Now he is back. Okay. Do you hold anything against him for when he stopped talking? Is there resentment there? Because for someone to just stop talking, right? If someone ghosts you, that would make sense. You would have doubts about that situation. I get a feeling of this person sitting in a room, and I feel like I'm awash with these. Yeah, I ignored it. Okay. I feel like I'm awash with these emotions, or I don't know how to handle these emotions. And whenever someone acts emotional, I shut down. For a complete 8 months. Okay, so he's gone for the better part of half a year, for over half a year, and then he comes back and probably is trying to say like nothing's, now he's back, right? Okay. Is that true though? Do you feel like if you're emotional, if you're acting in a way, do you feel like this person gets very quiet or tries to leave a situation? Okay, very true. All right. So I'm getting a feeling of someone coming back, but they don't know your worth. Yeah, shut down. Okay, perfect. That's what I was feeling. They don't know your worth. That's why this is in reverse right here. Something is really not right with this energy. And if this person was willing to disconnect and ignore you for 8 months over what I feel like would be not necessarily a minor issue, but what I feel like wouldn't be that big of an issue, then think about it. Think about it. Do you want this person back in your life? I don't feel like the intentions are good because this person does not know themselves emotionally. I feel like this person has put up a wall and has disconnected from their better self. I feel like it's all logic or it's all, one way. But that's what I'm feeling. Hopefully that helps answer the question, Rena. Okay. Good. Yeah, you're worth more than that. And P-Sand, if you... Now that's a fun one to say. Okay, P-Sand, if you want to, you can like my video and subscribe. And then I can get to your question basically right away. Oh, Liz is already on it. Thank you very much, Liz. So yeah, just remember how much you're worth, and it's a lot. Okay, Rena, remember that you have that in you, and go from there. Come from that place of power, okay? Because you got this. You got this for sure. Thank you, P-Sand. Thank you. So your question was, who is your soulmate? Okay. So you were awesome, Rena. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You have a good one, and hopefully I can see you on here soon. If I don't know if you're leaving or if you're staying, but you're more than welcome to stay. Okay, so who is your soulmate? I'll do my best to try and answer that question. It's more of a psychic card. Okay, Kiru. Thanks for coming on and letting me know what's going on. And let me know if you're wanting to do those other sessions. You can message me. See you, Kiru. Have a good evening. Okay, Kiru. Take care. Alrighty. So for P-Sand, who is your soulmate? Look at the love cards here. I'm not getting much of a psychic impression on this one, so I'm going to do this instead. So I get resolving conflict in reverse. So to me, who is our soulmate is one question, but bringing in the energy of what we need to do to attract our soulmate is quite another. And I'm feeling that there is some underlying, maybe self-sabotaging tendencies or something where we need to resolve conflicts within ourselves. Kind of an emotional battle within ourselves is something that I'm feeling. I feel like the soulmate that you're looking to attract would be someone who's strong, has a good sense of morals or a moral compass, someone who is kind, compassionate. And I'm hearing the words, I feel like I'm getting over my own BS. I'm getting over my own bullshit. I heard the words getting over my own bullshit. So there's something going on here where we need to heal tendencies to, we need to look at not dwelling on things. Thank you, Peace, and I appreciate that. We need to look at not dwelling on things that have happened to us that didn't work out, and instead focus on the things that are working out for us. An attitude of gratitude is great, absolutely. But this soulmate, I feel there's a disconnect from us to the soulmate. And the thing that's disconnecting us is a sense of self-understanding. So the way we would bring this person in is through, again, self-understanding. And then there's a sense here, I feel like I got the number 8 too. So there could be something happening in August. That could be something. And I'm hearing the wine, which is interesting. So I don't know if you drink. I don't know what's going on there, but the wine was something coming in. I feel like there's something to do with wine or the wine. There you go. That's good. There could be someone that we meet at a get-together. That could be it. Maybe I feel like this person could be okay. I feel like it could be an Italian, someone from an Italian kind of, what do you call it, descent, an Italian family, maybe. I feel like it's someone who is very vocal, who's very expressive. This person. I feel like you would meet this person in kind of a party situation, and this person does not mince words, and this person could possibly make you feel uncomfortable. In a soulmate scenario where we're attracting this person, it wouldn't feel uncomfortable, but if we haven't resolved things that we need to work on, you would feel uncomfortable around this person because it's like this person isn't meant for me and we're not ready for that person yet. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. August does come up and there could be someone, and the wine part is interesting. So that's what I'm trying to understand. The wine. Peace, and I would never recommend for someone to go out drinking, but I feel like there's something with wine. Maybe it's a party, maybe it's something, but there's definitely some healing that's going on, which will be good. That will be great for us to focus on. No, Sunshine, I was waiting for you to come back so I can read for you. So peace, and hopefully that helps answer your question. Hey, you're good. You're good, Sunshine. Don't you worry about it, okay? I'm still here and I can address your question. So you wanted a general kind of reading, kind of seeing what the energies were. But peace, and does that make sense so far for you? You're very welcome, peace, and very, very welcome. Okay. So, Sunshine. Okay. General message from the universe. Let's see what we get for a general message from the universe. Let me take this out here. You're very welcome, Peace Sam. Very, very welcome. Thank you for letting me do that for you. I appreciate that, my friend. Okay. General message from the universe. Let's see what we got here. I appreciate. Sunshine. I appreciate you too. Sorry about that yawn. Not a problem, Sunshine. Not a problem at all. Let's see what we get here. General message from the universe. We have door to value. Okay. That one up again. Door to value. Hostilities in reverse. Let's see here. And then door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. So the door to value is an interesting one to start off with. So the door to value is showing us what we have, what we feel like we haven't obtained yet, but we already are kind of what we're seeking to obtain. We want to have peace in our lives. We want to have a sense of resolution. We want to have an inner sense of understanding that things will be okay. The door to value is a door within us that we're trying to open now. That's what I'm feeling. There's a tendency towards healing, right? And there's this card too, but the door to value, what this means is that we're focusing on lifting our own sense of self-worth. And as we're doing that, we're not putting anyone else down. I'm not saying that you're guilty of that, but I'm saying that some people have a tendency to lift themselves up by lowering others. And I feel like this sense of value is that we're lifting ourselves up by just appreciating ourselves and by understanding who we are as people and by not letting other people's opinions try to bring us down. Hostilities in reverse is instead of listening to what other people think about us, I feel like we're starting to listen to what we think about us. And we're starting to understand our role in this world. So, Sunshine, so far, does this make sense to you? And I can just do this here, and I can go like this. Let me go on this side. Okay, so that's what I'm getting, Sunshine. So if you're there, you can let me know. If not, I'll just keep talking. I'm really good at that. So we've got door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. It does. Okay. All right. I'm making sure you paid for a little bit of a reading. I'm giving you a little bit of a reading. So I want you to get what you paid for here. So this right here, though, the door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. This is something where all of these cards, right? Awesome. Good. It's resonating. So door to personal healing and happiness. Okay. This one right here, if it's in reverse, this card desperately wants to be upright. So if the door to personal healing and happiness is in reverse, it could be that we have a sense of thinking, who am I to try to heal? Or who am I to try and do better, right? Okay, sunshine. Okay, yeah, I know you're here now. You might be a little behind on the time. I'm not sure, but um, there could be a tendency of who am I to heal? I should stay the same. It's hard to heal. It's hard to be in this sense of like, um, it's hard to be in a sense of flux or in a sense of change. Change is difficult, right? Because change is taking one step in front of the other and not being able to see the ground, but hoping something catches us. And that can be tricky. That can be tricky. And I'm seeing something here. I'm seeing the ladybug here. That's what I'm feeling. There's a sense of a ladybug. And this ladybug, this is something where I feel like we're understanding our own value and we're understanding our own self. But other people could try and tear us down, or even our own thoughts could try and say, who are we to change? And we need to get rid of those thoughts. Observe them, let them move in, let them move out. Don't think what they're saying is real, but observe them and let them take their course. And then focus again on those loving thoughts and on trying to appreciate ourselves the most we can. This part of our journey, yeah, free reading for new subs. You like and subscribe, I can do that for you. Yukti. But this right here, sunshine, is, here we go. That's what I was going to do. Okay. The ladybug, in my opinion, denotes a time of spring. It denotes a time of transformation. We're kind of shy, we're kind of timid in a way. And this makes it kind of hard for us to possibly make a connection, is what I'm feeling. But there's a sense of power within you. I feel like you felt this last. Thank you so much, Yupti. I appreciate that. But I feel like there's a sense of power here that you've been able to find either this year or a little bit last year, like towards the end of last year. I feel like there's a sense of resolve that's come in with us. And this is what's going to help us. Because you've got this. I feel like there's a sense of energy here and healing. You've got this, sunshine. I'll draw one more tarot card here. But that is what I'm feeling for you. So hopefully that made sense. And then, Yukti, you are next on the list. So if you want to ask your question, go for it. Hey, Lauren, how you doing? I am doing amazing. How are you? You're very welcome, sunshine. And you're on the right path. I'm just going to do one more here. Glad to hear you're doing great, Lauren. I am glad to hear that. Oh. So let me do this for you, sunshine. Let me do one more card, and then I'm going to go to Yukti, and then Lauren, do you have a question this evening? Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so we get the Hanged Man in reverse here. Thank you, sunshine. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try to be as calm as I can. As soon as I turn my laptop off and I'm done with this, I scream as loud as I can for as long as I can, and then I pass out. But other than that, I'm pretty calm, I would say. So, and we can get to your question, Lauren. But first, I'm doing Sunshine's reading here. So, Sunshine, the best thing that you can do moving forward with this energy. Oh, we got something in common. I'm like that weird guy on Charlie's Angels who just rips hair out and screams. That's about what I do, I would say. But love you, sunshine, right? The best thing you can do is you can focus on seeing things for how they are instead of how we want them to be, so that way we can separate ourselves from the situation. What that means is if you're having a bad day, let yourself have a bad day. Let things be a certain way that they are. Don't try to turn them into anything they're not. If you're having a good day, let yourself have a good day. But see things for the way they are, not how we wish them to be. Because that's going to help us with life. That's going to help us with expectations. That's going to help us understand the ebb and the flow of the world much better. So that's what I see. So hopefully that helps you, Sunshine. Yeah. I was feeling spirit with that one, so I think that was a very important message for you to hear. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, don't overthink it. Easier said than done. I am a Virgo, Aquarius, I'm all the earth signs and all the air signs. So me telling you not to overthink I'm like the wrong person to tell you that, but the cards can tell you that through me. So I need to work on not overthinking too, but you're very welcome, Sunshine. Very, very welcome. Okay. Unless we do a paid one here, a paid question, I can go to the next. Let's see. I had. Okay. Was it? Need to take a drink here. Oh, there we go. No, I gotta do this. Okay, so Yukti, what are your current feelings of Pisces for me? So let's see what the current feelings of Pisces are. And then, yeah, let me look at something really quick. Okay. So Yukti, are you still there? Okay. Lauren, are you there? Oh, Yukti's here. Okay. So your question was, hi, I'm Libran. What are your current feelings of Pisces for me? So let's look. Let's look at what the current feelings are of Pisces for you. Okay. What are the current feelings of Pisces for you? Oh, there's Lauren. Okay. We'll get to you next, Lauren, okay? I just had Yukti on the list here. But you're the next one. Okay, Yukti. So, what are current feelings of Pisces for me? I get hostilities in reverse right here for you, Yukti. So, was there a fight? Have you guys had a fight recently? Has anything happened in that way? Has there been a disagreement of some kind? I'm curious because hostilities in reverse, I feel like we're getting over a fight or we're focusing on that kind of energy. So I'm curious where that lies with you, Yukti. Piece of fuzz. Down there. Last year, okay. So why is this showing? This is showing that it's like a recovery period. So I'm curious why that's here. It's showing more of a recovery period. Maybe there's holding on to hostilities too. But let's see. I'm feeling like this might be something we need to address, where I'm seeing the hostilities in reverse. And that's what I was hearing was dress or address. Contemplate. Have you guys talked about what happened last year? Or did it kind of just never come up again? Was there just kind of a coming back together, or did you guys talk about what happened? It was sorted. Okay, good. Okay, so I'll see what I can get here for their feelings. Other than the hostilities in reverse, it makes me think there's something there. But if it's sorted, that's good. That's good. Is this person, Yukti, is this person kind of hot then cold with you? Or are they kind of like really into you and really into what's going on and then they pull away? Or what kind of dynamic does this person have? Are they pretty stable that way? Or are they more like I said, hot and cold? If that makes sense. Okay. In and out always. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling. So the connection, that's why it's hard for me to pinpoint the connection. Because if they're coming and going and there's not much of a connection there, I can't feel that there's much of a connection. I do feel like there's a tendency toward keeping people around just to keep them around with this person. So I don't necessarily feel a very loving vibe with this person. It feels to me like maybe there's a fear of being alone, but I don't know if this person knows what it would be like to be in a relationship. That's kind of what I'm feeling with this. So my best guess would be that at best, I feel like they like you around, but I don't feel like it's like a relationship material kind of thing is what I'm feeling, especially where it's hot and cold and hot and cold. It feels like there's something blocking that energy for them. And so that's what I'm feeling. So hopefully that helps answer the question. To me, it seems like it's a more precarious or a more cautious kind of relationship. I'm feeling like I wouldn't want to put my hopes into that relationship because it doesn't feel like there's a strong connection. It feels like something's breaking that connection. But yeah, that's just what I'm feeling. So hopefully that helps. Okay, Lauren, are you still there? Oh. You're very welcome, my friend. Very, very welcome. Hopefully I see you on the channel again. Or hopefully you stay around. Yeah. What is the outcome of this separation? Okay. So Lauren, we've talked before, and you've donated to the channel, I think, a couple times. I was wondering if maybe we could do a $5 for the question. I try not to do free readings for new subs. I do free readings. But I'm wondering if that would be okay with you. I hate asking, but it's something I need to do to maintain my living, so I was hoping that would be okay, and then I can address the question for you. Or we could do something through my website where it's more one-on-one, more personal, if you would want. I just, yeah. I usually, if you're already subscribed, I usually ask for about 5, if that's okay. But I know you've been there and you've come through before and just donated, but yeah. Gotta take another drink. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that. Hopefully there's no hard feelings with that. I hope you understand why I ask. Yes, I did. I got it. Thank you so much. So much. Okay, so let's look at this. What is the outcome of this separation between my husband, Gemini, and I, Sagittarius? I'll look at that one in a second. Let's do this here. Was this Lauren with this person? Okay, good. I just didn't want you to be upset. This person, was there a tendency toward codependency or not? I was seeing Taffy being stretched out, and I feel like there was a sense of boundaries and things like intermeshing, kind of becoming, like that. And so I'm curious if that's your situation or not, but I was feeling like there was something there. So I was feeling a connection like that. So, okay. All right. So this is you going out and you're trying to find your own sense of identity and you're trying to see who you are without this person. So that's already a good thing. Yet it would be a hard choice. That would be actually one of the harder ways to leave in that situation when we're like intermeshed, right? Because now we got to go and find kind of our identity again. Because we kind of, when we're with a partner for a certain amount of time, and that partner is not for us, we generally tend to mute ourselves around that person so much so that an act of self-expression feels foreign. An act of doing what we want, an act of self-expression, it can feel very foreign. Yeah, okay. So I'll look at what the situation is here. So let me look. Okay. What is the outcome of this separation between my husband, Gemini, and I, Sagittarius? And you made a lot of, did you make a lot of compromises for him, but he didn't do the same for you? That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's kind of like I would bend over backwards for you, but you wouldn't give me the time of day. Was that kind of the situation? You're very welcome, Lauren. Very, very welcome. Okay, let me see what I get here. What is the outcome of the separation? Okay, Lauren. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, where was it? Yeah. It's taken me a minute to get these cards. Thank you very much, Liz. I appreciate that. Hit the bell icon for notifications. All the notifications in the world. Oh, okay. What is the outcome? Oh, this is awesome. What is the outcome? It's all tied up in reverse, which means that you're breaking free from something. The outcome is going to be there is no sticky web coming from a spider, right? Coming from this like spider figure. There's going to be a sense of freedom. There's going to be a sense of individuality. There's going to be a sense of like, this is going to sound kind of weird, but there's going to be a sense of unification of the higher self toward you. So there's going to be a sense of maybe there's these kind of dark night of the soul situations where we're making realizations and we're putting the dots together. but those are actually really good things, because from there we can live a better life. So things are going to go really well because you're not going to feel a sense of being drained or tied down. Awesome. And that's something that we can do moving forward. That's something that you can do moving forward, is focus on a sense of that freedom. The freedom is going to be huge. This is something that I feel like when things started to get bad, I feel like you wanted this for a while, and now it's actually become a reality to where you can say, I can do this. I can handle this. And you know what? If I mess up, and I'll get back up and I'll try again. I feel a sense of newfound strength coming from this place, and I like it. I like it because it's saying I'm not gonna stay down. Instead, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna seize life. I'm gonna do what I want to do, because I felt like I was held back for so long and that I couldn't voice what was inside of me for so long. And so now life is gonna have this new kind of interesting flavor to it, right? Every day is gonna be met with a little bit more optimism, because we don't have to wake up and be in this contentious relationship that doesn't lead to anything and you feel like you're taken for granted. Instead, you wake up and you can feel yourself sort of understanding life and pouring yourself into things more, and just kind of being in that loving way with yourself. We're no longer in discordance. We're starting to understand ourselves much deeper. So that's what I'm getting here. Now, I feel like that's kind of the reading there, is that it's more about us taking control now, instead of having to do what anyone else wants us to do. That can be scary. Again, but also liberating. When you're scared, it kind of gives life a zest. When there's fear, a little bit of fear, not a lot, but when there's a little bit of fear, it gives life that zest. When we're a little bit uncomfortable and we allow ourselves the room to grow, it makes us feel like we're alive. But if that's not the case, then it kind of hinders everything. We want to feel like we're alive. We want to feel like we're doing something. We're being part of something bigger. And I feel like you'll be able to do that. So hopefully that helps. Absolutely. You would be scared. I mean, because what I saw was the connection. It was taffy. The individual is gone. The individual is gone in that. And so when the individual is in a codependent relationship and then it's kind of yanked apart, that's incredibly scary at first. But in time, because this could have been a narcissistic connection, in time you start to realize, oh, wow, this is actually really nice. Why was I scared? What was going on? What was there to fear? My own independence, my own freedom? Why was I scared of that? But again, this is a learning process, right? So you're very welcome, Lauren. Very, very welcome. So yeah. Okay, so I'll probably see you guys on Monday, if that's okay. Monday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And yeah, I appreciate you guys coming by and watching the stream. I love that you guys stopped by, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. Everyone take care. Be so safe, and just have an awesome weekend, okay? Okay, you guys. All right. I think I'm going to head out. And thank you, Liz, for helping to moderate and do all that. I really appreciate that. Okay. All right, guys. I'll talk to you on Monday, 8 p.m. I hope to see you guys there. Okay, take care. Toodaloo. You too, guys. Everyone have a good night. And good night, Molly and Lauren and Liz and everybody. Okay.